Hi from my platform, Linda's TV show. If it is your first time, you are welcome. Please, after watching this video, if you like what I'm doing, please subscribe, put on your notification bell to all notification. It is very, very important because it will enable you to know when I upload a new video. Here we upload videos on daily basis as it is happening. We are bringing it live and direct, undirected to you. After watching, you are free to criticize, you are free to say your opinion, but let us say it constructively. Myself, Linda, will be standing here watching this video together with you from the beginning to the end. Then we'll go to the comment section. I appreciate you all, my lovely subscribers, followers, those who comment and share this video.
INEC that couldn't follow his own regulations and guidelines that he wrote by itself, and now is violating the court order. It just shows that the country is lawless. This same INEC that people complained that was supposed to review presidential election results by the commission that didn't do anything, and you expect them not to cherry pick. The same INEC can run to the courts to reconfigure beavers, but can also ignore the court order. But you see,
INEC, they are in trouble again. You know, in this life, everybody must die one day. If you are truthful, you must die one day. If you are a liar, you always lie, you must die one day. Why don't you say the truth and let people know you for who you are, and let people know you for a truthful somebody, know you for who you are, rather than be a liar. Everybody regard you as a liar. Whenever you speak, everybody say, abeg, leave that man, na liar he be. Like Festus Keyamo, like Lai Mohammed, like Femi Kayode, like all those APC members where everybody don't regard them as a liar. You understand? Because I know somebody said whenever those people speak, they don't take their words seriously again, because everybody don't know them as a liar. Now, listen to Rufai on Arai News. This guy is always saying the truth. He tell it the way it is. He doesn't care who you are. He doesn't care who you are. You understand? Listen to the message when this guy they talk concerning INEC. INEC thinks they are wicked. They get strong head, they get strong mind. But he don't over there now. He don't over there now. They are scared. So listen to this. Appreciate this video.
And as you saw with the lead counsel there, Justice, Mr. Uzoku, Livy Uzoku, he said the limitations in terms of the time to file an election petition, and this is quite critical to their case. They need to be able to observe the materials and then make judgment based on, or build a case based on what they see as perhaps irregularities. What we're asking INEC to do, and I'm glad that the chairman of INEC was on screen there. You saw him, he spoke, he has given assurances that they would give to all the parties in question access to these documents. What Nigerians are asking for is for INEC to be fair, to play fair, and to ensure that they obey the rulings of the court. When Dr. Bati was speaking earlier, I'm glad that he touched on the part of the rule of law and how this has been handled, particularly in this administration. And I'll end by just quoting Justice Emmanuel Egwim when he was speaking during the ruling of the 3rd of March 2023 on obeying the rule of law. He said the rule of law upon which our democratic governance is founded becomes illusory if the president of the country or any authority or person refuses to obey the orders of courts. I'll end there. But very importantly, we have to be seen and be people who recognize and obey the rule of law. INEC, please do the right thing so that the parties in question can view the materials.
Obeying the rule of law is a constitutional matter. I quoted earlier on Section 287. If you don't obey what the courts of the land say, then you are guilty of contempt. Contempt can be in two forms. Contempt in facie curia, that is in the face of the court. Contempt ex facie curia, that is contempt away from the face of the court. Now, what INEC is faced with is the likely charge of choosing, cherry-picking, being selective, in terms of what order of court that it will obey. That is not acceptable. On March 3, and subsequently, I think on March 7, the Wednesday that followed March 3, the court ruled that INEC must allow the principal parties to the suit before the Presidential Election Party Petition Tribunal access to election materials. To which PDP, Labour Party, and also the candidate of the All Progressives Congress acting in self-defense. They are also to be allowed access to data in the backend server. They are also to be allowed access to certified true copies, CTCs, of the data. Now, INEC got for itself a judgment allowing it to reconfigure BVAS. What Labour Party is saying is that as of this moment, INEC is obeying the ruling on the reconfiguration of the BVAS. It is not listening to the court order in other respects. That's cherry picking. It's unacceptable. It is a violation of Section 287 of the Constitution. However, the INEC chairman told the Labour Party lawyers yesterday, 60 of them, led by Levi Uzoku SAN, that INEC will cooperate, INEC will do everything. But the other issue that the learned SAN, the learned Sikh, pointed out was that election matters are sui generis, they are time bound. Out of the 21 days available to the Labour Party and the other party, 10 days have already gone. INEC will claim that it is preparing to organize elections on March 18. When is it going to allow access and obey the court order? And it has not gone back to the court to tell the court that it has difficulties. So we face a very difficult constitutional, likely, let me put it like that, constitutional crisis. And INEC has to know that the burden upon it, despite the fact that it has the presumption of regularity, is a very serious one. Labour Party, in consequence, through Dr. Tanko, Yunusa Tanko, who was the last person that showed up on the video, has already said Labour Party will go to the streets and protest all the way to INEC headquarters offices nationwide. I don't think the matter should get to that. INEC should tell us what the truth is. If INEC has difficulties, let it go back to the court. It is not in a position to violate Section 287. Now that President Buhari says anybody that violates the rule of law is on his own. Since 2015, he has no hand in it. And it has no powers given to it under the laws of the land to cherry pick which laws of the land it can respect as an institution.
But why are we all making bones and sweat about INEC violating the rule of law? INEC that couldn't follow its own regulations and guidelines that it wrote by itself, and now is violating the court order. It just shows that the country is lawless. This same INEC that people complained that was supposed to review presidential election results by the commission that didn't do anything, and you expect them not to cherry pick? Please, let's stop deceiving ourselves. It's not today we've been cherry picking. In fact, we've become more cherry than pickers. That's who we've become. It just shows the grand hypocrisy that happens in this country. The same INEC can run to the courts to reconfigure BVAS, but can also ignore the court order. But you see, we forget history so much, and I think that's why we're having problems in this country. The fact that we think that it is today things went bad as regards the rule of law and judiciary, we forget. Sorry, I'm going to quote Fela again. People say I quote Fela too much. When Fela said judge they beg in the 80s, how a judge charged Fela, and we know what happened in that case. So let's not surprise ourselves. INEC doesn't respect the rule of law. It's as simple as that. Because like the INEC chairman claimed that we've got nothing to hide. If you have nothing to hide, by now they should be inspecting all the materials. It just shows to a large extent that the fidelity of those materials are already suspects. And it will take a lot of convincing for INEC to say otherwise. But I'm not surprised. An institution that couldn't abide by the own guidelines he did right. Will you think we abide by a court order? That's a big question. An institution that couldn't abide by its own guidelines, do you think we'll abide by a court order? We'll take a shot.
Thank you so much, my wonderful viewers, for watching this video together with me from the beginning to the end. Like I said before, if you like what you see here, if you like what I do in this platform, As you have finished watching this video, please hit that red button that says subscribe and put on your notification bell to all notification. In that way, you'll be able to know when I upload a new video. Share my videos, leave your comments in the comment section constructively. Until I meet your way again in my next video, I still remain your Linda's TV show. Bye-bye.